Hello guys, so what's the fun fact about Hitler is that he dropped out of high school at the age of 16 due to lack of interest in academics. But interestingly, he was very passionate in drawings, so a few years after that, he decided to go to Venice to take an art entrance exam, but he failed. Imagine guys, if he passed the test and he managed to get into the art school. He will never be the Hitler that we know today, and many lives could be saved. It's amazing how one actions could really change your path, you know?
Going live in 3, 2, 1, cue.
Hi, I'm Dictator Shaik, your speaker for today. So, after he failed the test, he went back to his hometown to take care of his sick mother, and then his mother passed away shortly after that, and he decided to serve in the Germany's army because he got nowhere else to go and don't know what to do. At the time when Hitler was serving in the army, the World War I is still happening, and it's the time of the Treaty of Versailles happened, where the Germans, the Russians, the British, the US and the Japan agreed to end the war with the agreement that the Germans must limit their military numbers. So Hitler and some of his fellow armies got unemployed. So they were the ones who got affected by the treaty. So that sparks a bit of hatred in Hitler's among the Jews, because he believed that the Jews was the one who spread the propaganda and the one who started the war initially. So then, after Hitler got unemployed, he is still working in the government as an informer. Informer is a spy for the government. His work is to investigate in the new political parties whether the new political parties trying to spread the communist ideologies or not. So there's a new political parties were formed named German Workers' Party. So Hitler's job was to join the first meeting and to update the report to the government. And then he joined the first meeting, and ironically, he found out that their ideology shares the same vision as he is. Not long after that, he decided to quit his job as an informer and he decided to join the German Workers' Party. And it doesn't take Hitler that long to be one of the top leaders in the group because of his ability to give a good speech. In February, in Munich, he decided to hold a protest march to the government because he demanded a new government, because he thinks the current government just made Germans a weak country. And then he got caught by the police and he got trial for treason in the court, and he was sentenced to 5 years in prison, but he only served 9 months in prison. But within the 9 months period, he decided to write a book about his struggle, his ideology, his vision into bringing this Germany into a great country again. And shortly after that, he got out of the prison. The book was published and got a high media coverage, and the book was spread all around the Germany. And the German loves him, loves the book and adore his visions. So the numbers of supporters of Hitler rise now day by day. And he got a strong support from his fellow unemployed army because they share the same experience and they demand for a more stabilized employment rate. After gaining a lot of confidence and a lot of supporters, Hitler joined to run the president post in the Germany, but sadly he lost to the World War general as the president. But not giving up, Hitler decided to ask for the president if he could be the chancellor of Germany. But at first, the president was quite hesitant because Hitler was a very rigid, strict and racist in governing the country. So he decided that's not the best person to work with. But after a few negotiations, Hitler managed to be the chancellor of Germany. That's when things started to get worse. That's when Hitler started to become a dictator that we know today. After he became a chancellor, there was an incident in the parliament where the parliament got burned down, and all the Germans doesn't know who the culprit is.
Detik selama 60 days ini bermula apabila satu letupan telah pun berlaku ketika sidang parlimen.
Nobody knows who started the fire, but Hitler's idea was to accuse the communists. So he decided to set up a decree and ask for the president's signs that allows Hitler to set up concentration camps for any political threat, aka for the political opponent, for the Jews and for the communists. And then the president signed out of a desperate measures and his trust for Hitler. But when the concentration camp was set up, the president was already passed away, giving Hitler the absolute power to make any decision and to become a dictator that he is today. So, he went to imprison any person who go against him, especially the Jews, because of his ongoing hatred towards them. And then, he set up a new law in the parliament whereby it gives him the absolute power to make any laws without any intervention, which absolutely got passed because nobody's even dares to go against him. Anybody who goes against him will be set up to the concentration camps and got killed. And then that's how Hitler became the dictator that we know today, because he got the major support from the people and from the military. So he's not originally a dictator, he's actually the person who is good at making good speech, making people motivated and inspired. He became the people's favorites at first. In a democratic country, people choose Hitler to become a leader, and that's when he became megalomaniac, which he became thirsty for more power, more and more power, that he becomes such a dictator. So I hope you guys enjoyed for the fun facts that I shared with you guys today, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to catch up more episodes after this. Thank you guys. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you for watching us. Political Insights is a collaboration program between IIUM TV and Secretariat of Political Science. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and hit the notification bell for the latest update on the next episode. Stay tuned!